In this video, we are going to continue our code from the last video. We are going to go ahead and apply some of the things that we learned into our step event. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and create an instance variable called direction underscore facing. And we're going to start that out as dir dot right. I take that back. dir dot, let's do down, so that our player starts out facing us. We're going to go ahead and add this line of code. So our sprite underscore index equals SPR player, and then player.move, comma, direction facing. We're going to add that to the bottom of our code on the step event in our player object. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to go to my step event. At the very bottom, after the last if, make sure you're after the last curly brace. We're going to go ahead and add this in. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and replace this sprite index line. Okay, so right here, we're going to go ahead and delete this. And that is in our... hold on a second. That is in our moving right. So we're going to replace moving right with direction facing, underscore facing, equals dir dot right. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for each of these index lines. So I'm going to take this line here, replace it with direction underscore facing equals dir dot up. And you can pick that from the drop down as well. Underscore facing equals dir underscore, I'm sorry, dot. And this one is down. Could just click on this. Okay, now I used, this was our left, and I used our right here. Remember, we're still doing the negative 1 on the index, so that flipped it to the opposite direction. So I'm just going to copy this from here and paste it here, because we're using the exact same thing for left and for right. Okay, so you have direction facing, you use dir right for the right arrow, as well as for the left arrow, and up for the up arrow, and down for the down arrow. So later on, this code, this last line that we added to our step event, is going to allow us to switch out additional sprites easily into our code. So right now we just have move here. Later on we'll have more options. So, you know, if we have 5 or 6 different sprites, depending on what action our sprite needs to take, we can fill those in here, and then this will automatically set what direction of that particular sprite we should be using. Okay, so that's all for this video. Go ahead and test your code, make sure it's debugged, and then go on to the next video.